You need to get in your dinghy and come out and surf this.
This is living.
Look at that thing.
Oh my god. Good news. Oh baby.
Been waiting a long time to catch another wahoo. Second time round, what can I say, we were a bit more procedural with this one. For those that didn't know about this one, you might see this nice big scar here. This was from the Pacific crossing, 1,200 miles out from the Marquesan Islands. We caught a huge wahoo like this, and when I pulled it up with the gaff, in its final struggle, either the hook, the lure I made, or his teeth sliced my leg open. And then we had a full-on medical emergency on board, which was pretty scary at the time. I just wanted to show you this lure, like brand new lure. Goes to show the work of those teeth, eh? Alright, well I better get to filleting this guy.
Oh cool, okay.
You had to fillet the last one. So guys, you really want filleting a fish out here to just be as quick and painless as possible. A fish that you've just caught right now, if you're going to fillet it straight away, you don't need to worry about gutting it and mucking around with all that kind of stuff. You can just get straight into filleting. If you're going to hang on to the fish like this and transport it back to land, then you definitely want to gut it and bleed the fish.
We've had an absolute glamour run to Fiji. We've smashed out about 480 miles in 3 nights. Well, we will have done. We got our last night tonight. We've just had a consistent breeze on the beam. It started off with about 10 knots coming out of Tonga, and it's just intensified as we've gone along, and now we've got a nice 15 knots. And we literally just did one tack out of Tonga, and we've just been on this line the whole time. And yeah, we're just passing through the islands now, so it's nice to have a little look-see at a bit of land. And we should just corner the island of Vignola tomorrow morning and just be pushed downwind into the marina. Yes, we're staying in a marina tomorrow actually. The boat needs a good clean. We really want to get our hands on a pressure hose, so we're just going to do it. We've been on the hook for so long, I can't even remember the last time in the marina.
Shelter Bay.
Shelter Bay, Panama. So that's 5 months. That was Panama. Since then, we've gone to the Galapagos, we've crossed the Pacific Ocean, we've done a season in French Polynesia, and we've been on the hook the whole time. So that's pretty impressive, I think. And I'm proud of us that we've kind of converted our really basic bare bones ex-charter boat into a true ocean-going cruiser that we can take to really remote locations. I'm actually really excited about being in a marina for a night, just not having any worry about anchor anxiety and just being able to be really liberal with water. Well, I'll show you, but I'm gonna wash every nook and every cranny of this boat. I'm gonna do laundry, I'm gonna have 10 showers, and then back to reality. So I was just out here watching the sunset, and 6 or 7 pieces of pumice stone floated past the hull of the boat. We've mentioned this once or twice, I'm not sure if you've been around to hear it, but there is actually a pumice raft somewhere around Fiji that we're trying to avoid. It's basically the result of a volcanic eruption underwater, And if we ran into the pumice raft itself, that would be trouble. It can really damage your boat. So we've clocked where it is and we've tried to avoid its path, but a little bit of debris has found its way. So that's a bit scary just in time for dark, but yeah, not much we can do about it now. Just can't really keep a lookout.
So that's us goose winged out for the night. Basically we should have this tailwind now all the way into port. It's starting to look a little bit more squally out here. I can see a little rain squall out there.
Babe! We haven't had a single squall, now we're gonna get one.
Well, it looks really nice and clear behind. It's actually more in front of us than anything else.
Alright, just on for my last watch of the trip. Feels good, guys. It's 5 AM. There are lots of obstacles this morning. So, first of all, we've got a cargo ship directly on course. And he's not moving, so that tells me that he's waiting, he's just hanging out to before he gets the call out to go into port, into Suva. So he's going to be right there. So I'm going to have to, I don't know, tack around him, or we'll see what happens when we get there. Also looks very friendly and unassuming from here, but when you zoom in, there's all these barrier reefs. So I'll be really alert. And then what's going to happen is, on Jackson's watch, we're just going to round the island, head on up. We're going over here. Do you know what's not so bad about this? It's 5:15. The sun should be up in 45 minutes. I'm going nice and fast, look. 7.5 knots. And there are lots of squalls this morning on the horizon, lots of squalls, so this could be eventful.
Alright, I don't know if you can hear in the background, but R2D2 jumped on board as we changed watches, and our autopilot has decided to just go crazy. It's just something wrong with it's like not watertight, because this happened on our way from UA and everything else. At the end of...
Oops! There it goes again.
Yeah, it started raining and the autopilot got wet because Xanthe didn't cover it up, and left me with the fun present of a non-operational autopilot for my watch. Anyway, I've been hand steering for the last 3 hours, which has been alright. It hasn't been that bad. And I just finally got it to set, but it's still going nuts, and now I can't unset it, so I can't turn autopilot off without turning all the instruments off, and then I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to set it again. And it just Chinese jive, and the Dyneema strop on the preventer broke. I don't know what else broke in the Chinese jive. We've been making really good headway actually. We've been averaging almost 7 knots. We've been doing really well, but just not quite fast enough to be going through the pass at night. It's a very wide pass, it's the commercial shipping channel, so who knows, we'll just have to go for it, enter the port at night. Hopefully we'll arrive at about 10, maybe 11.
We were ripping along at exhilarating speeds of between 8 and 10 knots. It was a tin soup and doggy balls kind of day. Oh, bye.
Go get him, Captain.
Yeah, it's gone back out there.
It's been quite a day.
Oh, I can smell land.
You can smell land. I've been smelling land for the last day. As I was saying, we've just turned the engine on now because we are moments away from entering the pass. It's dark outside, so this is quite scary. Not only that, it's blowing between 20 and 30 knots of breeze. Jackson reckons it's died down, so he said that he saw the wind indicator say 15 knots, and that's the smallest we've seen all day. Just having couscous for dinner. Nothing too adventurous. Just a chickpeas and carrot and cabbage and veggie broth and lime to spice it up a bit, just to minimise time in the galley. How are you feeling about entering the pass in the dark?
Not very good. You're right, I'm really happy the wind's died down a lot.
Oh really?
And no swell.
Thank God.
No more breaking waves over the back of the boat. Sometimes you just got to trust your charts and your equipment. Don't get me wrong, I did a fair bit of research of this pass, which I always do before I always research and look up all the ports I'm going to. I try to look at photos online and like Google Maps and stuff like that. So, you know, I always have a bit of an idea in my head.
Other than burning in a fire, what would be the thing that you'd least like to be doing after that absolutely epic sail we just did?
Take apart a broken toilet? Yeah, it was Xanthe that discovered that it was broken when she went to the bathroom.
Which means you broke it.
It's just not, like, it's pumping out alright, it's just not taking water in. The last night was good to get a few hours sleep. We should be, I don't know, we're over here at a little bay. We were going to check in today, but the day's just kind of getting away from us. And it'd just be easier to go to the marina tomorrow and check in there. We do that now, do we?
I do.
Cool. Because you're a rad dog.
I'm a rad dog. You'll be catching on to it soon. I'm a bit of a trendsetter, so.
Yeah, cool.
Enjoy! How do you like your reward for cleaning the toilet?
What's my reward?
Nature's rewarded you.
Oh yeah.
Cracker of a sunset. How did the operation go, mister?
The toilet actually leaked a little. Like, it's always leaked since ever we've had it, but it's always just been the salt water. Like, when you pull it up, the salt water leaks a little bit.
Yeah, just clean straight from the ocean, not.
Yeah, it's never leaked like toilet water. But it's always just been this thing I've always left. Because I've always been really afraid that I would I'd go to do a little job and then it would just turn into like an absolute shit show.
Excuse the pun.
Excuse the pun! So anyway, I bought this complete repair kit for it. It was like, you know, all the seals and everything for it. And I've just been waiting all this time, a complete year, for a proper failure in the toilet before I had to do it. And yeah. So anyway, luckily I had all the spare parts for it. And it is now fully operational. Better than before, wouldn't you agree?
Oh yeah, it's the best toilet I've ever been in.
It's got more suction.
Yeah.
It doesn't leak. And will flush. So yeah, successful. Would I want to do that again? No. Was it really gross? Yeah. Just, you know, 15 years of caked poo on stuff. It didn't smell that bad though. Like, that was surprising. Like, if someone just told you it was mud, you'd be like, oh yeah, that's fine. But just because you know it's not mud.
Yeah.
But I think I took that job like a champ.
Oh, you did.
There
You
wasn't much
actually-
complaining. I just got on with it and got it done.
Yeah, you actually didn't complain. Well, I think you asked me once
when's it time for us to swap jobs?
Yeah.
That was it. But yeah, you were an absolute warrior in that one, and I love you for it. Thank you.
Yeah, that's alright.
Back to the glamorous side of sailing, I hope, as of tomorrow.